Another week, another barrage of questions. What's going on, everybody? Alex here from UnrealEntGaming presenting Fan Mail of the Week. This, everybody, is possibly going to be the longest Fan Mail of the Week that I've ever done, besides last week, because I have 50 questions to answer. So let's get right into it, everybody. Question number 1 comes from Super Phoenix 5. Hey, before I ask you, I just want you to let you know that you're my favorite YouTuber. All right, here we go. Question 1, what do you think about Shadow of the Colossus, and will you ever play it? Question 2, what are your hopes of Battle of Gods, the game? Would you prefer it being like Budokai or Budokai Tenkaichi? Question 3, what is your favorite YouTuber? All right, to answer your first question, I haven't played Shadow of the Colossus since I was a kid. And quite frankly, I don't have any interest in it now. It was a cool game back then on the PS2 and whatnot, but right now, will I ever play Shadow of the Colossus? Probably not, unless it came out again for the consoles or for the next gens. Then most likely I'll probably get into it, but right now, it looks like I won't be playing Shadow of the Colossus, sadly. To answer your second question, Battle of the Gods game, I don't think there'll be a Battle of Gods game. What I think will happen is they're going to make a Dragon Ball Z game, and they're going to incorporate the Battle of Gods story and characters in that game. Would I rather prefer it being like Budokai or Budokai Tenkaichi? I would say Budokai Tenkaichi for the simple fact that we have more freedom. We can just fly around the map and do all sorts of crazy stuff. So I would say Budokai Tenkaichi. And to answer your last question, who are my favorite YouTubers, what you're meant to say? Well, I have 3. I have Paul, obviously my good friend Paul, the Cog Brothers Gaming. Not because he's my close friend, but because he makes such great videos. And over the last couple of months, his videos have gotten a lot better. His commentary has gotten a lot better. You know, I think his God of War videos are epic. So are his Sly videos. He's going to make Naruto really soon. So for those of you out there who are hardcore anime fans, particularly Naruto, you might want to check out the Cog Brothers Gaming because he's going to do a lot of what if battles, and I'm personally looking forward to that because I want to see the outcome of these battles. Another YouTuber that I that I really like is PewDiePie. I think PewDiePie is very unique. He's such a great person. His videos are freaking funny. He's a funny guy in general. A lot of people say that I remind them of PewDiePie, or you know, some other people, some haters, they like to say that I'm imitating him. Guys, I don't imitate anybody. I just take what I like from TV shows, or I'm just like that in real life. I'm just goofy, and it is what it is, and that's why I like PewDiePie, because he's himself, you know. Another person that I would say I really like is Woody's Gamertag, because Woody's extremely cool. So and he puts out such great content. So Woody's Gamertag, the Cog Brothers Gaming, and PewDiePie. But thanks for your question, Mr. Phoenix. On to the next question, everybody. Question number 2, which is from Musti Sa. Sorry about my English. I'm from Germany. Oh, how's it like on that side of the world, my friend? I have some questions. Okay, here we go. Why do you think the guy who made Dragon Ball waited such a long time to go back on Dragon Ball Z? Okay. Question 2, what would be a good name for a Dragon Ball Z game? Question 3, do you think Saiyans are able to get old? And are they able to die someday like mankind? P.S. Sorry for my English again. You such fans here in Germany. Thank you. It's okay, don't worry about your English. To answer your first question, I believe Akira Toriyama waited such a long time is because he wanted to work on other animes. He had other projects in mind. After he was done with Dragon Ball Z, of course, he went on to creating new stuff. Was it as successful as Dragon Ball Z? Not even close, but I guess there was a point in time where he realized how great Dragon Ball Z was, and he wanted to go back and give back to the fans, I guess. So now we have Battle of Gods. What would be a good name for a Dragon Ball Z video game, honestly? In my personal opinion, how about Dragon Ball Z Ultimate Budokai Tenkaichi? That sounds fucking great. You know, you have all the characters, all the what-if stories, customizable characters, customizable maps even, you know. That'll be awesome. Question 3, to answer your last question, Vegeta did say one time that Saiyans do get old, but they don't age as quickly as mankind. Their life expectancy is like beyond that of mankind, so they're able to live for such a long period of time, but they are able to get old. So don't let that fool you. I mean, because look at King Vegeta. King Vegeta was an old guy, so it is what it is. They do get old. But thanks for your question, sir. On to the next question, which is from Goku Saiyan. Hey Alex, thanks for answering my questions from last week. I have some cool questions for you. Okay, here we go. Question 1, what is your gamer tag? Because I really want to add you on Xbox 360. Question 2, for which console are you going to buy a GTA 5? And question 3, please make more Minecraft vids with Paul. P.S. Fuck you, Squid! Okay, to answer your first question, my gamer tag is AlexAnimal7, but my friends list is full. I really don't want to delete subscribers to add new ones. I really do wish that Microsoft was able to incorporate a bigger friends list. But you could try adding me. I mean, hey, if somebody ever deletes me, if I ever delete somebody who hasn't been online for a long time, you can just add me right then and there, brother. To answer your second question, which console would I be getting GTA 5 for? I will be getting it for the Xbox 360, but if it comes out for the next-gen consoles, I will be getting it for both the PlayStation 4 and the Xbox Durango. Your last question isn't really a question; it's more of a statement. But I actually will be doing a lot of more vids with Paul. I'm planning on buying my own server for the PC version of Minecraft, so I will be hosting a server without Paul because Paul lost all our servers, so what the hell, Paul? In any case, I will be playing with any and all subscribers, so if you want to play the Minecraft version on the PC with me, just leave a comment and be patient because in the next few weeks I will be buying that. And I will be doing a very big project on the PC version, and all of you guys are going to be involved because we're all going to do this together. But thanks for your question, Goku. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from Robert Baller Triggs. Hello again, Alex. You're a motherfucking boss. Rick Ross voice. I got some questions for you. I'm not FBI. You better not be, bitch. All right, question 1. If you had to play 3 games for the rest of your life, what would they be? That's a fucking tricky one. Question 2, what 2 teams do you think will make it in the NBA Finals this year? Oh boy. Question 3, what came first, the chicken or the egg? Oh my god, ha ha ha. How are you going to answer that? Question 4, if you had to kill a squid or a whale, which would you choose? P.S. Boos! P.S.S. Fuck you, Ralph! Fuck you, squid! Fuck you, Paul. Just kidding, law. Alright, to answer your first question, if I had to play 3 games for the rest of my life, what would they be? They would be... Well, like any game in general, you're saying, it would be Battlefield, Call of Duty, and the last one would be a tricky one between Dragon Ball Z or WWE. Now, because those 2 games are fighting games, and just really hard to choose between the 2 because they're both awesome. But those would be my my initial 2, and as for the third one, I would just decide out of sheer luck, I guess. What 2 teams do I think are going to go to the NBA Finals? Obviously, the fucking Miami Heat are going because aren't they undefeated? I mean, shit. Oh God, I don't know. I don't know about the NBA no more, man. It's becoming so predictable that it's not even fun to watch anymore. It's just, I would love to see the Lakers and the Miami Heat play, just so I could see Kobe Bryant wash fucking LeBron James' asshole with his fucking rings. But I think it's going to be Miami or either Chicago or maybe even New York, maybe. I don't know. It all depends. I mean, let's just see what happens. The finals are almost here, so let's just see. What came first, the chicken or the egg? Does it matter? I mean, we fucking eat both of them, so, but I think the egg came first because how would the chicken be there? But then again, how would the egg be there because the chicken was never there in the beginning? Ah, shit. I'm confused. Alright, to answer your last question, if I had to kill a squid or a whale, I would definitely kill a squid first. Because a whale is just like, it's just a fucking giant, marine animal. It's not going to do much. I mean, it's harmless. It just swims on by, making all those gay little noises. As for a squid, that shit just waits for you underneath the water until you just jump on in there. He just wraps his tentacles around your throat and just chokes you the hell out. So I would definitely kill a squid first. But thanks for your question, dude. On to the next question, which is from the Dutch Sniping 97. I got some questions for you, sir, if you know what I mean. Wink face. Oh, Lord. Question 1, do you think DBZ Battle of Gods will be in theaters in Europe? Question 2, have you ever played Jak and Daxter on the PS2/3? If so, what are your thoughts on the game? Question 3, if there is going to be a new DBZ game, do you think they'll come out with a new story or stay with the old one? P.S. Fuck you, Squid! P.S. Fuck you, Web! Okay. Battle of Gods, it's set to be released internationally. Will it come out in theaters in Europe? I hope so, but they set a big goal in Japan. You know, if the movie makes enough money in Japan, then they're gonna sell the license of the title to everybody else, and therefore we're able to get dubs. Will I want it to come out in theaters? Yes, but at this point, it's still unknown. But honestly, I don't think so. I mean, there's no hype. There's no hype in Europe or America, you know? So let's just wait. We have time. We have time. It's not over. Question 2, to answer your second question, I had played Jak and Daxter on the PS2 when I was a little kid. I thought it was great. I really thought it was a great game, but I just never really got into it like Paul did. I don't know. Maybe it's because I was into different games. I was into a lot of shooters and, you know, horror games, but Jak and Daxter, I really didn't get into it as a kid. So, to answer your last question, yeah, there is going to be a new DBZ game, but when will it come out? I have no freaking idea. I mean, I want it to come out soon because we haven't seen a new Dragon Ball Z game in like 2 years. Besides the HD collection, that really doesn't count as a new game. They'll probably stay with the new story. Well, actually, no, they'll probably stay with the old story. But the only way they're gonna incorporate the new story will be if they create what if stories and if they create a Battle of Gods saga. That'd be pretty cool because then you actually get to fight Bills and Whis and all that kind of stuff, and that'd be freaking awesome. But thanks for your question, dude. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from Rao Rouse. That's a pretty nice name, Rao Rouse. Hi, Alex. Love the consistency, interesting videos you put up. Keep up the awesome work. Now on to my questions. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. Question 1. Do you watch Avatar, Legend of Aang, Legend of Korra, Legend of Comics, blah, X3? Question 2. Do you think Bills is stronger than Omega Shenron? Ooh. I know GT isn't canon, but what the heck? Okay. Question 3. Vegeta versus Gohan. Who would win? P.S. I have a pet whale. What? You don't have no fucking pet whale. That's impossible. Where the hell do you keep him, in your swimming pool? Alright, to answer your first question, obviously I don't watch Avatar, honestly. I don't know anything about Avatar, so I really can't go in depth with that, but nope. Never watched Avatar, never plan on to. To answer your second question, who's stronger, Bills or Omega Shenron? Oh shit. That's a tricky question. That is such a tricky question. I really can't. Shit. I would probably say Bills just by a little bit. I don't know. It's just Omega Shenron. He was powerful as hell, but is he stronger than Bills? Possibly he could be, but we don't know. I mean, I don't know. What do you guys think? Who do you guys think is stronger, Bills or Omega Shenron? Please let me know because I think Bills is just a little bit stronger, like by a hair. To answer your last question, Gohan versus Vegeta. Well, I would say Vegeta. I would say Vegeta because Vegeta is more ruthless than Gohan. If Gohan were to like beat Vegeta, Gohan would just walk away and just say, "Oh, do you give up?" Whereas in Vegeta, he'd probably just beat Gohan into oblivion, probably just knock him the hell out, you know? But that's my opinion. So thanks for your question, man. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from Poopy4894. Oh boy. G-Day UNG. What the hell? I just have a couple of questions. Oh, good day. I don't know what the UNG means, but question 1. With the new DBZ movie airing on the 30th, will it be uploaded onto the public websites like DBZ TV? Or do we have to wait ages like Naruto Movie 6 Road to Ninja that came out mid last year is going public this April? Oh, shit. Good question. And question number 2. Do you think that with the other universes in the next DBZ movies or sagas would have an alternative Goku or an evil Goku and possibly Planet Vegeta still standing? Or will it be completely different heroes? Or will it be different heroes teaming up with the Z Fighters to defeat the gods? Tell me what you think. Okay, well, to answer your first question, with the new movie coming out the 30th, I don't think it's going to be public anytime soon. I do believe we're going to have to wait ages like the new Naruto movie. A lot of you guys have demanded for Dragon Ball Z to be dubbed and come out in theaters. So let's just see how the first 30 days go in Japan, after the movie drops, because then we're going to really know for sure if there's going to be a movie coming out in the States soon, or if there's going to be a DVD coming out soon. Will it be on public websites? No. It's not going to be on public websites in the beginning. No. It's probably not going to be on websites for a long time unless it's illegal, torrented. But I just think we're going to have to wait and see what happens until we finally come up with a conclusion on where this movie's headed. To answer your second question, I believe that if Akira Toriyama is doing multiple universes, then there are going to be multiple different enemies in every universe. There can be a universe that's totally enslaved by one villain. There could be a universe where it's just nothing but chaos. There could be one universe where there's peace. I don't know. It's just like I believe that there are going to be characters out there who meet up with the Z Fighters and would want to join them. So I'm pretty sure that the group is going to get bigger. Who knows? Maybe even Bills will join the Z Fighters. Maybe the final god that they're gonna fight is so damn powerful it's gonna require like a mega fusion or something like that. You know what I mean? Like it's gonna require something epic. Will there be alternate Gokus and alternate planets and stuff like that? Possibly, if it's a new dimension, but we will never know. We'll never know until Akira Toriyama finally decides to create everything. But thanks for your question, man. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from ALH Studios. Hey there, I am a relatively new subscriber of yours, and I would like to get involved in your fan mail. So here we go. Oh, look at that, more Dragon Ball Z questions. Question 1: if you can invent your own DBZ What If saga, what would happen in it? Okay. Question 2: what is your favorite attack from Dragon Ball Z? Question 3: if you can choose any 2 DBZ characters to fuse, who would they be? What would you call them? And what would be their ultimate attack? Okay. Question 4: how would you choose the winners for your giveaways? Question 5: is it possible to win multiple times in your giveaways? Question 6: if you can make a new DBZ game, what new features would you add in it? Question 7: have you ever read the online fan series of Dragon Ball Multiverse? And if you have, what is your opinion on it? If you haven't read it, you should, because it's great. Also, this is not really a question, but could you watch my videos and tell me what you think? Because I know you're a big DBZ fan, and I want to know if you like my DBZ videos. Thank you, Alex. I hope you answer my questions and keep posting your brilliant videos, because I have tremendous respect for you and what you do. Thank you. I have tremendous respect for you as well. To answer your first question, if I were to invent a new Dragon Ball Z saga, it would be the Battle of Gods saga. I mean, Akira Toriyama is doing 12 universes. From right then and there, I would do a saga where Goku and everybody else travels to these multiple universes and pretty much encounter these gods, encounter the enemies, encounter new heroes, meet new people. It'll be awesome. And then during the final, episodes of Battle of Gods, you can have like this one big showdown where like the universe is like getting destroyed by the final god. Like I would make it so where it's definitely a Battle of Gods saga. Probably like another freaking 500 episodes or something. But that would be my saga, Battle of Gods. To answer your second question, what is my favorite attack from Dragon Ball Z? It would either be the final explosion from Vegeta, or it would be the Kamehameha. Oh, actually, no, the Spirit Bomb. The Spirit Bomb and the final explosion. To answer your third question, if I had to choose 2 DBZ characters to fuse, who would they be? And what would I call them? What would their ultimate attack be? That's a tricky one. I would probably fuse Gohan and Vegeta, or Goku and Gohan. Because think about it. What if Vegeta never fused with Goku? What if Ultimate Gohan put on the earrings and therefore him and his father fused? What would I call Gohan and Goku? I don't really know. I mean, that's kind of hard because their names are similar. You can't call them Gohanku or something like that. I mean, it's just gonna. But definitely either between Vegeta and Gohan or Goku and Gohan. What would their ultimate attacks be? For Goku and Gohan, it would be probably like the ultimate Kamehameha. And as for Vegeta and Gohan, it would probably be the Big Bang Kamehameha. I mean, there's not really much you can do, but power levels will definitely be shift. You know, it would definitely be different. To answer your fourth question, how do I choose my giveaways? I actually pick randomly. I go through everything and I read, and it's not favoritism. It's not anything, unlikely. I just go by. I choose my winner randomly, and if you win, you win. And if you don't get back to me when I send you the message that you've won, then you're basically disqualified. Is it possible to win multiple times? Sure. I mean, I don't see why not. To answer your sixth question, if I could make a new DBZ game, what new features would I add to it? Definitely a bigger customization option. I would make it so where you're able to customize your character fully race, color, finisher attack, your aura. Another feature would be create your own map, create like your own destructible map where you're able to like put certain things down, and just like that'd be awesome. Like you get to create your own world and fight in it. And besides that, probably like a longer story, like a what if story, like add what if stories, like what if Vegito and Gogeta fused, or what if Omega Shenron was in Dragon Ball Z, therefore they had to fuse into Vegito to fight him. Like, you know what I mean? Just alternative stories. To answer your seventh question, I have read the Dragon Ball Z multiverse fan mail series online. I didn't read too much into it, but I was going through a few things. It's actually a great idea. I love how all the characters are in one universe, in one giant arena, getting ready to duke it out. Like, it's just brilliant because they're right then and there we get to see our favorite what if stories being told. Like, I saw Bojack versus Cell, I saw Majin Vegeta versus Hatchak, so it's pretty cool. I'll definitely check out your videos once I'm done doing this fan mail, and I will let you know on your Dragon Ball Z videos. But anyways, thank you for your comments, thank you for your question. I really do appreciate it, dude. All right, on to the next question, which is from Juan Cortez. Sup, Alex? I have two questions for you. All right, question one. What would you do if you woke up one day and you saw Paul staring out of your window with blood all over his body? Oh, shit. Question two. What do you think about some of, Chris Angel's magic tricks and stunts? Okay. To answer your first question, if I saw Paul standing outside my window with blood all over his body, just staring at me, I would just get into attack position, and if he comes charging at me and bust down that window, I'd pull a Bane and I'd snap his neck right then and there. I'd beat the crap out of Paul. Sorry, Paul, but I had to, man. If you were covered in blood and you were just crazy and charged at me, I would just, or even if you were just standing there, I'd probably kick the window and just break it and kick your body, and then you end up go flying. What do I think of Chris Angel's magic stunts and tricks? It's all fake. All of that shit is fake. It's been confirmed. I mean, there's a lot of proof on it. So Chris Angel is nothing but a big fat phony. Anyways, thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Samir Amanzazu. I apologize if I did not say your name correctly. Hey, Alex, this is the most importanto question hat I will ask you in my entire life. Okay. You said that Super Saiyan God is an ability, right? Well, I didn't confirm that. I said it might be. So do you think that it's possible to use the ability while you're Super Saiyan, like Goku did with Kaioken? P.S. F you, Squid! It could be an ability. We haven't really seen it. So from what it looks like it's an ability. The things that I've been reading and the sources that I've been looking at have, stated that Goku really taps into that power. He doesn't unleash the full Super Saiyan God, potential, but is it possible to use the ability while you're in different Super Saiyan stages? Possibly. I mean, the way I see it, it could be like Kaioken, but then again, it could be a transformation. I'm not entirely sure, but in my personal opinion, I think it's an ability, but we're just going to have to wait and see until the movie comes out, right? So let's just wait and see. Thanks for your question, though, man. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from the Fallen Ace 24. Hey, Alex, it's me again, here to ask you a few more questions. But I apologize for these fingers. What? The idea of 12 galaxies in Dragon Ball Z blows my mind. That gives more possibilities for future movies and series to Dragon Ball, which I am thrilled over. So am I. And I thank you for giving me the latest updates on the movie and your ideas on Battle of Gods. And now on to the questions. No problem. Here we go. Question 1. If they made a new Dragon Ball Z series, how would you like it to end? Oh, man, do you really want to hear this? This is going to be good. Question 2. Ever watched the Dragon Ball Z Abridged made by Team 4-Star parody on Dragon Ball Z? Actually, I did. I'm going to answer that right now. Question 3. If you had all 7 Dragon Balls, what would you wish be and why? Oh, God. Question 4. What is the most embarrassing moment of your life so far? You keep getting better and better each week, and don't be surprised when the next time you see fan mail, I will test you on your knowledge on Dragon Ball Z. You are warned. Bring it on. See you later, bro. Yours sincerely, the Fallen Ace, 24. What was that? Karen? P.S. Fuck you, fuck you, Squid. It's over 9,000. Guess I'm not that cool. You're not that cool, okay? It's not over 9,000, okay? It could be over 10 million, but you know. To answer your first question, how would I like it to end? I would love it to end like this. The final god could be like this overpowered Omega beast, like just pretty much has the spirit of every evil thing in every dimension and every evil thing in creation. Like this new enemy, this new evil god is like the most powerful of powerful enemies. Pretty much this is how I would want it to go down. He's so damn powerful that let's say he fought Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. He actually beat Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta so bad that he defused him. Right then and there, Goku and Vegeta are like, shit, let's try fusion again. They fuse into Super Saiyan 4 Vegito. He beats Super Saiyan 4 Vegito out of a fusion. Like, he separates their fusion. That's how powerful this guy is. Then it resorts to, Goku and Vegeta possibly turning, like, Super Saiyan. Now, don't quote me on this because it's not canon or it's not real, but possibly Super Saiyan 5, maybe, both of them. And they both end up fighting them, the new god or the new enemy, and they both end up losing. And they try fusion one more time, using the Patara earrings and the dance. They put on the earrings, and right before they freaking just merge right into each other, they do the dance. I don't know. It's just how would I like it to? I would love the next Dragon Ball series. I would love it to end in a big bang. Like, I would love it to end in a way in which case we will never ever forget. To answer your second question, yes, I have. I haven't watched it in a while, but I think it's a parody, so it is what it is. I watched Dragon Ball Z Absalom. That's pretty cool. But Abridged, I hate parodies sometimes because they ruin your fucking show. But question 3, if I had all 7 Dragon Balls, I would wish to be like a Saiyan. I would love it so where I was able to fly and use all these abilities and able to transform, because then I would actually quit my job, get off YouTube, and I would train for the rest of my freaking life. Therefore, one day I would become the first ever real life Super Saiyan. Not like fucking Jalen, that little kid on freaking YouTube. My name's Jalen, and I am a Super Saiyan. I was like, really? You're the same. The only thing you've done, you've taken off your shirt. But that's what I would wish for. I would wish to become a real life Saiyan. To answer your fourth question, what is the most embarrassing moment of my life so far? Well, I've had a lot, so I'm trying to think. It would probably be when I went to this party a couple of years ago, this Halloween party, and to make a long story short, I didn't know anybody, so I got on the dance floor and I literally danced for like 3 seconds. I did like the freaking shuffle, and then I walked away because it was so embarrassing. Like, there was nobody on the dance floor. It was just me and some chick and like some other people. And I tried dancing with her. She didn't recognize me. She didn't see me at first. And I just ended up doing the shuffle all by myself. And I ended up being so embarrassed that I freaking went home. So that was that. But thanks for your question, man. I'll be waiting for you next time. On to the next question, which is from Damien Salvador. Hi, Alex. What's up, man? I've been a subscriber of yours since a very short time. I'm from Argentina, and I thank God I know English a little bit because that allows me seeing your awesome and funny videos. Thank you. Well, these are my questions for you. Question 1, what are your feelings about Dragon Ball GT? I know you said that it isn't canon, and it will always be there, but do you think Akira Toriyama should make a future DBZ new series and movies where Trunks, Goten, and Gohan has the aids that they had in Dragon Ball GT? I mean, a canon timeline that could erase over Dragon Ball GT. Well, okay, I see where you're coming from. What is your favorite opening song or ending song to Dragon Ball? Dragon Ball Z, even GT. Okay, I see. Question 3, I'm a big fan of another anime that rivals with Dragon Ball Z, but sadly it did not got as popular as it deserved in the United States. This anime is called Saint Sai. Oh, I see. It's the Japanese said that together with Dragon Ball Z, these two are the king of shonen genre and anime. Do you know the reason of this? I mean, South America, Europe, and of course Asia knows I love, well, knows and loves Saint Sai, but not in the U.S. Why? P.S. Sorry about my bad English. P.S. says, fuck you, Will, and screw you, Squid. All right, what are my feelings about Dragon Ball GT? Jesus Christ. They did bad with some of the things that they went with. For one, Pan was annoying as shit. That little girl would not stay out of your freaking hair. She would be in every freaking dire situation, in every little desperate thing. Like, I hated Pan. I wish that they just freaking never introduced her because she was so annoying. I hated how they reverted to Goku being a kid again. I don't know what made them do that, but that's what killed Dragon Ball GT. And besides the terrible music too, but if they ever did make a new series, I would love it. So where they continued right after Battle of Gods, you know, maybe everybody gets a little older and whatnot, but still keeping their forms and their dignity and their morals. So that's how I would do it. What is my favorite opening or ending songs to Dragon Ball or Dragon Ball Z and even GT? The only favorite ones I have is the opening and closing for Dragon Ball Z. I hated GTs and I hated Dragon Balls, so that is what it is. To answer your last question, I really don't know why it was never that popular in the U.S. Maybe it's because nobody was really talking about it, nobody was really into it as much, so they just decided not to commercialize it as much in other places. Whereas in Japan, they always commercialize their animes. But that's what I really think happened. You know, not a lot of people got, you know, into it, and not a lot of people got talking about it, so it just never made the cut. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from BoratFish11. Great YouTuber, amazing commentator. Love your DBZ videos. I have some questions for you to answer, you fucking whale. Thank you, you fucking squid. Anyways, question 1. Do you think Yamcha, oh god, do you think Yamcha ever deserves to be a Z fighter after he got defeated by a fucking Cyberman? I'm gonna answer that right now. Hell no. I hate Yamcha. I don't see him as being reliable. He's just a guy who wants to have sex with Bulma. And he's just a punk. I mean, yeah, he'll probably stand up against somebody here and there, but most of the times he's a bitch. He'll run away. I hate Yamcha. He doesn't even belong. Yamcha does not belong in the Z Fighter group. Question 2: what is the funniest things that happened to you? Well, there's been a lot, but let's get the ball rolling. Question 3: who do you think would win, SS3 Goku or SS3 Vegeta? I've answered that question so many times, but I'll answer it again. Question 4: do you think Raging Blast 2 should have a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 character roster? Question 5: have you ever sucked a penis? What the fuck? Oh, hell no. I've never done that in my life. Oh, Jesus Christ, this is disgusting. Question 6: Squid. Question 7: would you have a threesome with Master Roshi and Pan? Whale. Okay, this has been a very interesting list of questions. To answer your second question, the funniest thing that ever happened to me, I've had a lot, but to recall one, when I was in Paul's house and I broke his mirror, everybody's reaction was just beyond priceless. We didn't get in trouble for it, but I ended up breaking his mirror. Sorry, Paul. To answer your third question, who would win between Goku and Vegeta? I'd say Goku in that form because he's much more experienced. Not only that, but you know, he's just a brilliant fighter. I think he would win by a slim hair, but we never saw them fight, you know, a third time. So I'm really hoping they do one day, but let's just see what happens. Question 4, do I think Raging Blast 2 should have a Budokai Tenkaichi 3 character roster? Hell yeah. I don't think any other game comes close to the Budokai Tenkaichi 3 roster, and that's what I think they should do. Bring back that kind of a roster and make it bigger in the next DBZ game. To answer your fifth and ridiculous question, no, I've never sucked a penis. I'm not gay. I love women. I like vagina. Question 6, squid. And my reply to that is whale. Question 7, would I have a threesome with Master Roshi and Pan? Hell no. Why would I even consider Master Roshi to be in the bed with me? Hell no, that fucking... The hell's wrong with you, Borat Fish? Anyways, on to the next question, which is from Dead Rick Blood. Hey, dude, I maybe forgot your name. You forgot my name? What the fuck? I subbed 2 weeks ago and I can't stop watching. But yet you forgot my name. Question 1, which character from the Dragon Ball Z series do you hate the most? Question 2, do you like Naruto? And if you do, what is your favorite character? Question 3, I'm new, like I said, so where does the fuck you squids come from? Keep up the good work, man. By the way, thanks for making my bad days go away. No homo. See you later, man. Peace. No problem. To answer your first question, I hate Yamcha. I hate Yajirobe. Those two are like the most stupidest characters I've ever seen. They don't do shit except bitch and complain. And like the other guy said, like my other subscriber said, Yamcha lost to a fucking Cyberman. He got beat by a freaking Cyberman. So he does not even belong in the damn series. He should have been exiled. To answer your second question, I'm trying to get into Naruto. My friend Paul is trying to get me into it. But if I had to pick a favorite character so far, I would have to go with probably Sasuke. He looks cool. He looks like a badass. So I would say Sasuke. To answer your third question, the fuck you squids actually came from South Park. I was watching an episode of South Park one day where they mentioned a bunch of fishermen going after whales and squids and shit. So I was like, oh, well, how cool would it be if I just incorporated the whole fuck you squid into the mix? So, I mean, that's where I got it from. So that pretty much answers that. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from the Dunk J. Question 1. Who is older, Pan or Bala? Shouldn't the 6th pure-hearted Saiyan be Bala? Question 2. Do you think we will ever see Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 Goten or Trunks? Question 3, is every character besides Goku and maybe Vegeta worthless? They all look so weak and cannot affect Bills. Do you see some way all the Z fighters will be relevant? Okay, let me see. Good question. Question 4, will you finish the Goku saga on Budokai 3 HD remake? There is a way to become Super Saiyan 4 and fight Omega Shenron. Yes, I already done that actually, off camera. P.S. LeBron James does not do steroids. He is the best player since Michael Jordan. Quit hating. Oh my god, I cannot believe you just said that. Anyways, to answer your first question, I think Bala is older, but Bala is not in the Dragon Ball Z movie. So Pan is. But maybe they haven't introduced Bala yet, so I don't know. From the looks of things, Pan is the 6th pure-hearted Saiyan, and I mean, let's just see what happens. Maybe they won't even introduce Bala, later on in the series, but let's just see where this goes. To answer your second question, will we ever see a Super Saiyan 2 or Super Saiyan 3 Goten or Trunks? Yeah, I mean, I believe so. I don't see why not. It'd be pretty cool to see Goten and Trunks become Super Saiyan 2s and 3s once they get older, because that'll make their characters more credible. You know what I mean? To answer your third question, I don't believe that every character is worthless. I believe against Bills, they are all worthless because Bills is beyond, stronger than Vegito. So that's why nobody's able to touch him. They will be relevant in the next Dragon Ball Z movie, because I see it as where everybody just gets their ass kicked and they finally realize, like, hey, we have to step up our game, otherwise what happened before will happen again. To answer your fourth question, I can't do it because I already did it off screen. One day I was just so bored. I mean, I know I forgot to kill Super Boo with the Spirit Bomb, but then when I redid the story real quick on my own amusement, I did unlock Super Saiyan 4 Goku and Omega Shenron, and I apologize for that, but to answer that question, then it's probably not. LeBron James is on steroids. Listen, his doctor came out. His health professions came out, like his health advisors. It was all over Yahoo. It was all over CNN. It was all over World Star Hip Hop. I mean, so if they're all talking about it, then I'm going to believe them over anybody else. And LeBron James is not the best player since Michael Jordan. All right, not even close. There's no way you can compare the two. You might be a LeBron fan, but you know what? At the end of the day, he's just a big, stocky dude who's on roids. He's good. You know, I'm not saying that the steroids are bad or nothing. If he's on steroids, then who cares? You know, if the steroids are making him better. But guess what? Michael Jordan never used steroids, so, you know, real winners, they never cheat. So, thanks for your question, though, man. On to the next question, which is from Random Halo Fan 292. I have 3 questions for you. I like your thumbnail, the anti-Illuminati thing. I fucking love it. Question 1, do you think in the 12th Dragon Ball Z universe there will be different dragons, androids, or possibly an evil Goku? Question 2, do you think that the Frieza races will be introduced or possibly different Boos? Question 3, would the Saiyan race have a race similar to theirs that are just like Saiyans but hate them and their own heroes? Oh, okay, I see where you're coming from. We don't know what's going to be in these 12 universes. That's all up to Akira Toriyama. The possibilities of there being different dragons and stuff, yeah, but an alternative Goku, no, I don't believe so. Alternative androids, I don't believe so either. Those were only on Earth. So, do I think? Well, to answer your second question, do I think the Frieza races will be introduced? Yes, I do hope so. As for the Boos, no, because Bibbidi only made Kid Buu. That was it. Kid Buu never fucking made it with anybody else. Bibbidi only created Kid Buu for the sole purpose of destruction. So will they introduce the more Frieza races? I hope so, because I've seen pictures online where it was just pure epicness. But let's just see where it goes. To answer your third question, I don't believe that there's going to be another Saiyan race that hates Saiyans. I do believe that there might be other Saiyan warriors that are rogues that might fight the Z fighters in other universes. But then again, the only Saiyan that I'm hoping that they bring back is Broly, because Broly, oh my god, Broly was in a whole nother league. But thanks for your question, man. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from Asian Fun 123. Hey Alex, I know you like the FBI asking you questions, but do you think that Whis might take Goku to be his new student, since Whis is the master of martial arts and he sees Goku's potential on how strong is he? Okay. P.S. Fuck you, Rail. Maybe. I'm not gonna ruin the movie, but Whis does tell Goku something, and therefore, enabling another movie, I hope. But if Whis does take Goku under his wing, then that'll be great, because now Goku is literally training with gods. That's fucking amazing. But I don't believe it's gonna happen. I do believe that he tells Goku, I do believe he tells Goku what to do. Therefore, he comes back to test Goku again. But will he take him under his wing? I hope so. But let's just see what happens. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from 93 Solid Snake. Holy shit, look at this, a paragraph. Hey Alex, like the vids that you're posting up. Keep up the good work, and I have a question for you. Okay. Question 1. I believe you mentioned that there are 12 universes. Correct me if I'm wrong, but do you think that this idea will be like the Dragon Ball Z multiverse comics? For example, that there are different versions of characters. One universe could be where Kid Buu actually beat Goku, or another could be where Goku never bumped his head while he was a kid, therefore destroyed the Earth, and is still Kakarot, and you reunite with his brother Raditz and followed Nappa and Vegeta. Could there actually be a Goku versus Kakarot, or even a Super Saiyan God Goku versus an Ultimate Buu where he absorbed every living thing in the universe? That would be great. That's a great question. Question 2. There's a link. In this video, it shows Vegeta talking about the first Super Saiyan God and how he was primitive to control, but seeing how it took 6 pure-hearted Saiyans for him to achieve Super Saiyan God, do you think it will change Goku's behavior like the one where he couldn't control it? Question 3, in a fight, who do you think would win? Buu versus Janemba, and how do you think it will end? Like, would it end with absorbing Janemba, or would Earth and the dimensions be destroyed in the process? Good question. Question 4, do you think they will release a game soon on the consoles where Bills and Super Saiyan God Goku are on there? Thanks again for answering these questions. Cannot wait to hear your answer. Okay, that's it. No, thank you for the questions, man. To answer your first question, I hope that they do incorporate these characters in a sense, but in a sense I don't. The reason why I say I hope they don't is because we have already seen them. It's over and done with. It's time to introduce more characters because we wouldn't want to have a new game, right? For example, with the same old characters. That wouldn't make any sense. Maybe alternative timelines where Kid Buu does absorb every little thing in the universe. That'd be great. The whole idea of Goku versus Kakarot, that'd be epic as well because then we get to see good Goku versus evil Goku. But do I think they'll ever do it? No, I don't believe so. Because if they did, where would the timeline elapse to? Like, you know what I mean? I don't know. I just don't believe there being an evil Goku. If Akira Toriyama does it, I would love it. But, from our perspectives, would he be able to reach all the Super Saiyan levels? No. Because remember, Goku did it out of pure heart, out of strength, out of skill, out of training. Whereas in Kakarot, he'd be like another Vegeta. He'll probably reach Super Saiyan 1, maybe even 2. But beyond that, probably not. To answer your second question, do I think Goku's behavior is going to change? I don't think so. As we saw in some of the pictures, Goku was just fighting Bills normally. He looked like he was crazy because his entire eyes were white. He looked like Broly for a second. But do I think it might change his behavior? No, because Goku can break that primitive barrier where he will not allow him to be controlled by the primitive mind state of a Super Saiyan God or a Great Ozuru. So, question 3. In a fight between Buu and Janemba, I think Janemba would win, but I think Buu would resort to absorbing Janemba, and therefore that would be the end of it. I believe that Buu would absorb Janemba just for the simple fact that he sees how strong Janemba is, and once he absorbs Janemba, I think then and there the entire universe and the dimensions would be destroyed in that process, because who the fuck would stop Janemba fused with Buu or Buu fused with Janemba? That's just like over that power is just great, so to answer your fourth question, do I think they're going to release a game on the console soon? I really do hope so, at least this fall. I mean, come on, why not? Why not incorporate Bills and Goku and everybody? That'd be great. But I hope they introduce these characters because it'll really be a disappointment if they really didn't. So, but thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Beavers42891. I'm back, lol. First off, thanks for answering my questions. Well, thanks for answering my previous questions. No problem, buddy. All right, let's see. Question 1. Are you a Lakers fan? Question 2. Who will win the Super Bowl this year? Question 3. Are you in college? Question 4. What kind of car do you drive? Question 5. Are you a what? A Kane Carter subscriber? If not, you would love his videos. Okay? Question 6. When are you coming to California? Dreaming to California. I'm sorry, I got off track. P.S. I love Dragon Ball Z. Check out my Dragon Ball Z chats. I actually saw some of your videos, man. You are fucking awesome, let me just say. To answer your first question, I've said it so many times. Yes, I am a Lakers fan. I am a Kobe fan. I love the Lakers, and I would love for them to succeed, unlike the fucking Miami Heat, but it's all good. It's all Gucci Mochi. Who do I think will win the Super Bowl this year? I mean, didn't they already play? So, really, at this point, I don't really care about the Super Bowl. It's over and done with. So, if you mean next year, then I don't know. I mean, who would I like to win? The fucking Giants, But it's all good, Question 3, am I in college? I was. College is over and done with. I am currently working and working hard. So, question 4, what kind of car do I drive? I don't have a car. I use public transportation because New York, it's like you don't really need a car. You got trains, buses, you got commute. So it's like, I mean, I want to get a car so bad, but with all the local commute here, there isn't really a need for a car. To answer your fifth question, am I a Kane Carter subscriber? No. but I'm definitely going to check that person out and see what the hell you're talking about. And question 6, when am I coming to Cali? Next year. I want to go next year. I want to go to LA and I want to go to Sacramento. So hopefully this happens. And then when I go out there, I can just experience the California love. You know what I mean, brother? You know what I mean? Just go out there in California, not Tupac, California love. I'm just fucking with y'all. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from The Legend of Ark. Hey, Alex, thanks for answering my questions. My last questions, and I have a couple more for you. Question 1. How do you think the next Dragon Ball Z game will be formatted? Do you think that it will be like Dragon Ball Z Budokai Tenkaichi 3, where there are 4 Gokus, early, middle, end, and GT, or 1 Goku, or even what do you think it will be like? Oh, I see where you're coming from. All right. Question 2. Do you think the next game will release after More Gods or released or after? Okay, all right. You gotta rephrase your questions, everybody. The way it's gonna be formatted, I don't know. I mean, we don't even know what the title is. If they confirm the title, then I would be able to tell you. But I hope they incorporate something like Budokai Tenkaichi 3, where they had 4 different Gokus. That'd be pretty cool because then you get to choose from which Goku you want to play as. To answer your second question, I think they're going to release the game this year, or if not, early next year, which will only incorporate Super Saiyan God Goku, Bills, Whis, and probably some what if guys. You know, then again, we're really going to have to wait and see where the next game goes because a lot of people have been demanding for it, and we still haven't gotten anything yet, so it's a disappointment. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Epic Banana 290. Hey, man, I have some questions for you. Happy face. What would you do if you were walking and eating ice cream and you see Broly killing your friends? Really? Question 2, do you love Chi-Chi? Question 3, do you play Leagues of Legends? P.S. You said your friend will send you Battle of Gods, right? Can you upload the movie on YouTube? All right, to answer your first question, if I saw Broly killing my friends, I would just shit all that ice cream I ate right out my ass and just probably run away. And most likely he'll end up catching me and killing me too. But you know what? If I saw Broly killing my friends and I was able to do something about it, I'd do something about it. But if not, then I would shit ice cream, literally. To answer your second question, do I love Chi-Chi? Hell yeah. Would I love to see Chi-Chi naked? Hell yeah. Question 3, do I play Leagues of Legends? No, I do not. Never played it, never will. And to answer your final question, so to say, no, I will not be uploading it to YouTube because then I will get in a lot of trouble. And then if that happens, you will not be seeing me ever again. So I don't want that to happen. But thanks for your question, Mr. Banana. On to the next question, which is from Austin Hall. Hey, Alex, I love your vids, mostly your COG vids and your Porn Stars Gone Wild series. Question 1. What is your favorite COG zombie map ever? Question 2, do you listen to rap? If so, who are your 5 favorite rappers? Question 3, why do you say fuck you Squid and fuck you Whale? Alright, to answer your first question, my favorite COG maps for zombies are probably going to be Call of the Dead, Transit, what else? I don't know, I mean, there have been a few, but probably those 2 for now. Do I listen to rap? Yes, I do. Who are my 5 favorite rappers? If you're talking all time, then Cassidy, Biggie, Tupac. Who else? Reed Dollars. I don't know if you ever heard of him. I have a few. Jadakiss. But currently, rap isn't really good. Rap is like garbage nowadays. I mean, you got the same old bullshit, you know, rappers rapping about how rich they are and how many hoes they got and what they drink and what they drive. Like, it's just fucking stupid. But I do listen to rap, and I think the only great rapper, honestly, that's still alive today is Eminem. When Eminem dies, the last of this great generation's gone. To answer your third question, why do I say fuck you Whale and fuck you Squid? Simply off the influence of South Park. But, yeah, that's pretty much that. Anyways, thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Mr. Elvis Carr. Hey, I fucking love your videos, and I think you and me are the biggest DBZ fans. Fuck us. Just kidding, not gay. What? Anyway, I have some questions for you. Question 1. Will DBZ Battle of Gods be online on the internet? If so, tell me please. Okay. Question 2. Do you think Super Saiyan God is the last form? Question 3. Do you play Lego Racers? Do you play Lego Racers? I love that movie when I was little. Question 4. Who is your favorite Dragon Ball Z character? Mine is Vegeta because he is a badass. Question 5. Which DBZ movie is your favorite? Mine is Broly the Legendary Super Saiyan. P.S. I love you, man. Still not gay. All right. Do I think DBZ Battle of Gods will be online? Yes and no. If it is, it's going to be illegally, pirated online. If not, then, it's not. But I really don't know for sure. But, then again, we're going to have to wait and see, right? Question 2. I don't believe Super Saiyan God is the last form. I do not believe that Super Saiyan God is the last form. It can't be. I don't believe so. To answer your third question, I've never played Lego Racers. Probably never will either, just to be honest with you. Question 4, who are my favorite Dragon Ball Z characters or character? It's Goku. It's Goku because of willpower. I love Vegeta because he's a badass as well, but Goku because he never, ever, 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 ever gives up, ever. And that's why I mainly love Goku. To answer your last question, my favorite movie is Fusion Reborn and the first Broly movie because Broly, when I first saw Broly, I was like, this shit is off the fucking hook. This is awesome. So I just loved it. But thanks for your question, man. My God, this thing is long. We have already broken our last record, guys. Whew. All right, to answer the next question, which is from DJ Crex. Number 1. Do you think in Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods that Vegeta and Gohan could also turn into a Super Saiyan God if they make more movies? Question 2, if they make more DBZ movies with the gods, could they probably wish the first Super Saiyan God to come to Earth and fight with them? That's a good question. Question 3, do you think they're going to bring back Gogeta or maybe Vegito in other movies and go Super Saiyan God maybe? P.S. Whisper, do you have a copy of any Dragon Ball Z games that you can... No, I don't. To answer your first question, possibly, if Vegeta and Gohan do achieve Super Saiyan God, it'd be great to see because now we'll have a whole bunch of Super Saiyan gods fighting actual gods, and the concept of that would be great. To answer the second question, if they make more DBZ movies, could they wish back the Super Saiyan God, the first one? That would be awesome. I would love to see that because then we would get to know and understand the Saiyan race more, and we would get to know and understand who the first Super Saiyan God was and what it was like back in the day for him to transform and fight and basically be the protector of the Saiyan race. To answer your third question, I hope they do bring back Gogeta and Vegito because it's long overdue. I think those characters are fucking awesome. I would love for them to bring those characters back, but have them get beaten. Therefore, they're able to get angry and ascend past their limitations, so to say. But that's pretty much that, man. But thanks for your question. On to the next question, which is from LOL DBF. Oh, God, look at this. Hello, Alex. First off, I would like to thank you for keeping us posted about the upcoming Dragon Ball Z movie. I'm checking your channel almost every hour. I'm completely fucked out of my mind for Akira Toriyama not to refer to GT series as canon, therefore neglecting that they ever existed. Yes, I know. I'm happy for that too. And just continue on his own storyline. I have to say, I have my ups and downs about that because, in my opinion, Super Saiyan 4 Goku rocked the world upside down. He was phenomenal. But now for my questions. Question 1. Wouldn't it be like almost better to let Bills just squash a Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta, and then when their time limit is up, when they are all Saiyans and broken and destroyed, Goku makes a plea almost like when Gohan's inner strength bursted out, therefore giving him the boost to almost achieve the next stage. But because he lacks the power to do so, he needs the power of 6 pure heart. Okay, I see where you're coming from. Second question. So the release date of Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods on March 30th. Will there be on the internet too? Because I live in the Netherlands, and I quite frankly am afraid it won't debut here, since I grew up with Dragon Ball Z being on Cartoon Network on the American channel. Those were my questions. Please forgive me for my grammatical mistakes. For English is my okay. It's all right, man. P.S. I'm a big fan of you. Thanks. Greets, Thomas. Thank you, Thomas. To answer your first question, by introducing Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta in the film, that wouldn't make any sense at all, because remember, he's not canon. But I do think what they should have done was they should have introduced Vegito, and therefore Bills literally beats Vegito to the point where he separates his fusion. Therefore, they could have gone on with, everybody has lost hope. Goku then makes a plea, to, release his power, and therefore taps into this power by obtaining all 6 pure-hearted Super Saiyan's powers, and therefore becoming a Super Saiyan God. Now, I think they definitely should have incorporated a fusion. That way they can show that that the power of many aren't enough. Therefore, maybe the power of a fusion might do it. Therefore, Bills beating the crap out of them would have made total sense. But we will see Vegito and Gogeta very, very soon. I guarantee you that. A lot of people don't even consider Gogeta to be canon. So, I don't know. I mean, I wish they did incorporate the fusion, but it is what it is, and Akira Toriyama made that decision. To answer your second question, will Battle of Gods be on the internet? I do not know. I'm honestly, I hope not, because if it's going to be on the internet, then that means they're gonna lose a lot of money off of that, because they wanted to make it so where if they make enough money off of this movie, then they will continue, right? They will continue the movies and they'll continue the series and whatnot. But if we have it on the internet, then that means they're not gaining any money. They're losing money, in which case the chances of us having more movies and more sagas are going to be slim to none. So that's just my opinion on things. But thanks for your question, Thomas. On to the next question. Damn, we're already 1 hour into this, guys. Longest fan mail of the week fucking ever is from Elliot Luxton. Let me see. Hi. Just wanted to say that you are the best YouTuber I've seen. Thank you. I really do appreciate that. A lot, actually. You're really funny, and every time I see a Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods update, I get really excited to hear what twists are going to be in the story this time. 4 questions. Let's do this. Question 1. Do you think people from the past, friends and enemies, will be in the new movie/series, aka Pikkon, Tapion, etc.? Question 2. If the Z Fighters went off into space and left 2 Z Fighters behind to defend the Earth, while they are gone, who would it be and why? Question 3. Do you think we could possibly see Super Saiyan God Gotenks if they got driven that far to deliver that from what... Oh, okay, I see. Question 4. What do you think they should make... Wait, do you think they should make a whole new DBZ game about a future Saiyan, only one Saiyan left on Earth? What would the story be? Thanks for answering my questions. P.S. You're awesome. P.S.S. Sorry for the book I wrote. I'm just curious to know. It's okay, man. To answer your first question, they are going to bring people from the past in the new Dragon Ball Z Battle of Gods movie. Frieza and Cell are going to be in the movie. How will they be incorporated in the movie? I don't know, but there have been cameos for them, so let's just see what happens. As for future movies and series, I would love to see Pikkon, team up with the Z Fighters. He's fucking badass as well. Tapion, isn't he dead? So, I mean, hey. To answer your second question, if they had to leave 2 fighters behind, honestly, I would leave Gohan behind, and I would leave Goten and Trunks behind. Because the only reason why I would leave Gohan behind to defend the Earth while everybody else goes off into space to find the other gods is because you can't leave anybody else behind, right? So you might as well leave Gohan because he's one of the most powerful, fighters. He can definitely hold his own. And Goten and Trunks because they can fuse into Super Saiyan 3 Gotenks, therefore aiding Gohan. So those would be the characters I leave behind. Everybody else just bring along into space and let's just go off and fight. And maybe Piccolo too. Leave Piccolo behind. Piccolo can help Gohan. To answer your third question, I don't believe Gotenks will ever reach Super Saiyan God. Just for the simple fact that Akira Toriyama does not have any desire for them to become Super Saiyan Gods. To answer your fourth question, do I think that they should make a whole new DBZ game with only one future Saiyan on Earth? They're never going to do that. They're always going to continue it off of the original story. What they might do is they might do that for what if stories for your own character, but for relevant characters, no. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Connor McCoy. All right. I love your video, your channel, and I have a question you have probably not answered yet. Here it is. Question 1. Do you think that there are 12 other universes that will be other... I've just answered this question. Question 2. Do you also think other universes will be different times? That is, if I have to ask you, you're awesome YouTuber, and peace. P.S. F you squid, P.S. F you whale. I already answered the first question like 10 times. I don't think that there will be other Gokus, other Vegetas, and other DBZ characters. There'll be other characters, but not the same ones that we've saw. To answer your second question, they might be different time zones, but they might not be. We're just going to have to wait and see until Akira Toriyama... decides to make his decision. But at least one universe has to have to be like a little time warp. But other than that, not all of them. Hell no. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Doc Foots. Hey, what's up? I've got 2 questions for you. Question number 1: how do you think Goku finds out how to become a Super Saiyan God, since it isn't just a 10-episode power scream? Okay. Question 2, follow-up question. Do you think Super Saiyan God transformation should have been Goku powering up to a new level, or is it 6 pure hard Saiyans? Think it's better. Isn't it pretty much the same they did in the ending of the first Broly movie without Piccolo? I hope there is a more... Actually, you have a point to it. Give me your thoughts on this. Janemba fan represent, homie. I think Goku finds out how to become a Super Saiyan God either through Shenron or through the Kais. There's got to be 1 or 2 ways that he discovers this form or hears about it, therefore he's intrigued. The follow-up question is, I think he should have powered up to this level rather than using the 6-hearted Saiyans to achieve that. It would have been much more badass to see him do that. We saw the legendary Super Saiyan 3 transformation, which was the most epic transformation ever. And that's what I think he should have done. But, Akira Toriyama chose not to do it, so... it is what it is. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Holy Shit, George Driver. What's up, Alex? I know you didn't read my question from last week, but that's all right. You had 40 minutes of reading comments, and I know how you feel, and it gets tiring. Plus, keep up the good work, and I really do appreciate you answering my questions from a few weeks ago. Anyways, on to the questions. Question 1. Oh, my God. Can you ask Paul if he will ever do his fan mails? Because... back in January, he said he'll start them, but he hasn't. I was trying to ask him several. He never replies. And I've said it before, and I'll say it again. He's a fucking squid. Question 2. I was watching your DBZ Battle of Gods updates, and I just want to know your thoughts on Super Saiyan God. In my own opinion, I wish they would not make Goku's hair red or red aura. They should make it gold hair, Super Saiyan 4, just with half ape involved, in my opinion. That just ruined DBZ GT. Well, Super Saiyan 4... so with Super Saiyan wise, the whole GT series sucked besides the part with Super Saiyan 4 Gogeta. Question 3. Out of three DBZ characters, do you like the most and why? Plus, what are your favorite moves/attacks that they used? Hercule, Oob, and Pan. Oh, God. Question 4. If there was a new series for Dragon Ball Z and Goku had to go to different universes and Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan 3 status, would you want him to beat up or win? Explain the plot, why you chose to answer. What? Man, your grammar is not that up there, buddy. I'm trying to understand. Let me see. I would make him lose because he would get really angry and then he would have been motivated to become a Super Saiyan God status. Therefore, pure hearted Saiyans. Okay. P.S. Thanks for the time. PSS. Whenever I think it was DC Davis to ask you on what weapon would you use in a stranded island, I could see you shooting nonstop, screaming "fuck you" well. PSS. Bitches be like, I got a elephant dick, it's long and it's wide, and I got a elephant. Oh my God. Fuck you, bro. PSSS. Fuck you, whales and all kind, including Paul. Wow. All right, well, to answer your first question, I don't know why Paul hasn't done that. He's been caught up with a lot of his schoolwork, also with his God of War and Naruto. Will he ever do it? That's up to him. But he's definitely doing a lot. He's doing Naruto What If battles. He's going to do God of War. He's going to do Monster Hunter. So he has a lot on his plate. Will he do them? I don't know. I mean, let's just see what happens. To answer your second question, I really do think that they should have done it the way GT did it, in a sense. Have Goku with golden hair, golden fur, just like the little thumbnail I put up, That would have been awesome, like a Super Saiyan 4 kind of, but Akira Toriyama's version of it. Having Goku with red hair and red aura, that's not really, he powered down, I mean, then again, we don't even know if it's a transformation or not, so we can't really judge yet. Out of 3 DBZ characters, do I like the most and why? Well, probably out of those 3, Oob, Pan, and Hercule. Oob is because he'll destroy all of them. Pan because she's better than Hercule, and Hercule because he sucks. So, if there was a new series and Vegeta achieved Super Saiyan 3 status, would I want him to go beat up Goku? Yeah, I would like for them to train and fight as Super Saiyan 3s, but would I want him to kill Goku? No. Think about this. What if Vegeta and Goku trained in the hyperbolic time chamber, as Super Saiyan 3s? Their powers would amount to great levels. Therefore, later on down the road, when they fight somebody else, they would be able to take on enemies in a much stronger form. So, as for your comment about me shooting whales, my God, I would go nonstop, let me just say. But thanks for your question, man. Guys, also please try to keep your questions other than Dragon Ball Z. I mean, I do love it at one point, but it's just like an hour of DBZ questions. It's like, ah. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from IKKI Tutsan. Sorry, man, I can't pronounce your name. Yo, man, I love your vids, and you are a DBZ fan legend. I have a few questions for you. Thank you. What are your thoughts on this disappointing Super Saiyan God transformation that looks like a fucking Kaioken? Question 2, when was the last time you talked to Paul? Question 3, what do you think about future Trunks meeting his half-kid self in a DBZ movie? P.S. Fuck you, Squid. Fuck you, Rare. I think it's disappointing because they could have went with something different. I mean, how would this even explain Kaioken? I mean, what if Goku ever has to go Kaioken? It's going to look like the same shit. It's going to be confusing as hell because you wouldn't know if he went God mode or Kaioken mode, I think it's just terrible. They should have just done a new design in general. When was the last time I spoke to Paul? Last night. And what do I think about future Trunks meeting his half-kid self? That'd be great. Trunks and Trunks talking to each other. Future Trunks is like, whoa, why are you so weak? And little Trunks is like, whoa, why are you so strong? That'd be awesome. But I think they should do that. They should do a movie that's canon, therefore bringing back Trunks and meeting himself, and therefore sticking around maybe, and therefore maybe we can see 2 Trunkses, in the movie or in the series in general. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Hercule himself. Hey there, Mr. Unreal Entertainment Gaming. This is Hercule, and I have seen your video as well. I have to say that you portray the series I take part of is terrific. I almost found me. Hercule saying, no, guys, subscribing. So I have a few questions for you, sir. Question 1. Why don't you ever talk about how strong I am? I was the one who defeated Cell, right? And Majin Buu. You had better respect me. Oh, no. Question 2. In a one-on-one battle, who do you think would win? Me or your beloved wrestlers? Oh, boy. Question 3. Me or Chuck Norris? P.S. Fuck you, Will. All right, Hercule. Well, you are incredibly strong, but you are an incredible, how should I say this? Well, during the Cell saga, you were such a dick. But after the Majin Buu saga, you actually grew a heart. So we all got to love and respect you for, not getting into Vegeta's little comments during the Buu saga. But, hey, it is what it is. In a one-on-one fight, you or my beloved wrestlers? Sorry, Hercule. I think my wrestlers would take you on, no problem. Question 3. You or Chuck Norris? Obviously, your big afro would knock Chuck Norris out. So that'll be the end of that one. Thanks for your question, Mr. Hercule. On to the next question, which is from the Dragon Ball 1 review. Hey, do you think of the Amazing Spider-Man game? You asked me, it's fucking amazing. Wait, what? Okay, wait, do you think of the Amazing Spider-Man game? You asked me if it's... I don't get your question, man. I'm sorry. Question 2. What do you want to see in Resident Evil 7? Question 3. Can you play Transformers War of Cybertron or Fall of Cybertron? Question 4. Who will win Thor versus Super Saiyan God Goku? All right, I really don't understand your first question, but your second question is Resident Evil 7. I would want them to actually go back into doing survival horror rather than survival action. That's just, oh my god. Keep it original rather than Call of Duty based. To answer your third question, I will be doing War of Cybertron really soon, so stay tuned for that. And Goku versus Thor, I'd say Goku, because once Goku just beats Thor and just takes his hammer away, what's Thor gonna do then? You know, he's basically screwed. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Buzzsaw Industries. Hey Alex, I'm back once again along with the trailer for you viewing your pleasure. Thank you. Let me see. Anyways, on to the questions. Have you seen any Rob Zombie films? He's my favorite director. He comes up with some fucked up shit. If I may recommend House of a Thousand Corpses. Question 2, are you going to get Saints Row 4? Yeah, I've seen The Devil's Reject and House of a Thousand Corpses and Halloween. Rob Zombie ruined Halloween for me. That's just my opinion. I think he ruined Halloween because he took that, like the second movie was terrible. That shit was bad. Rob Zombie's a sick mofo, but if he only got his act together and stopped including the same cast, maybe then he'll get somewhere. But he's all right. He's not the worst director, but it is what it is with Rob Zombie. So I really do hope he does not continue with any Halloween films because he ruined that shit for everybody. So, will I be getting Saints Row 4? Absolutely, yes, I will. But will I enjoy it? Probably not. We're gonna have to wait and see because that game looks like it's more alien-based and shit rather than just street gangs and all that kind of stuff. So I don't know, man. I mean, I hope they do a good job with it, but thanks for your question, Mr. Buzzsaw. Anyways, on to the next question. My God, so many questions. Oh my God, look at this, which is from Majin Tien. Okay, so I have some questions about the new DBZ season/movies. I've been a long-time fan since April of 2012. Thank you. And now on to the questions. Question number 1. Do you think that the new season of DBZ will contain new fusions, like a father-son fusion between Goku and Gohan? Or what about a fusion character fusing with another fusion character? Let's say Gotenks fuse with Gogeta, or maybe even some non-Saiyan fusions. What would you most like to see in a new season/movies that will hopefully be coming out soon? I personally would like to see a reappearance of future Trunks and maybe see a fusion of him and Gohan. That'd be great. Question 3, do you think that Bills and Whis will join the Z Fighters? Question 4, do you think that the other 12 universes will have other evil characters unrelated to the gods that the Z Fighters will have to fight? Yes, I'm going to answer that question right now. Yes, I definitely think so because besides the gods, there are other characters out there that they will be fighting, and who will they be? We don't know. Will they be stronger than Bills and Whis? Possibly. Last question. What do you think the last fight of the new Dragon Ball season will include? I would personally like to see a fusion of Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta. That'll be all. Thanks for reading PS. Fuck you, fuck you, Paul. All right. I answered some of these questions earlier, but in the new series, I would love to see more fusions, more characters join the Z Fighter group. That'd be awesome. Father-son fusions possibly, but then how would that turn out? Would it be as good? You never know. Some non-Saiyan fusions would be great, like Piccolo and maybe Pikkon. That'd be, oh my God, that'd be terrific. To answer your second question, I would love to see future Trunks come back. I would love to see Broly make a reappearance as a Super Saiyan 3, therefore fighting the Z Fighters. Trunks and Gohan would be a perfect fusion because future Trunks is strong, Gohan is strong, and therefore they would create like the ultimate fighter. Those are basically two sons fusing. You know what I mean? To answer your third question, do I think Bills and Whis will join the Z Fighters? I do believe if things become very, very critical, then they will. But other than that, unless they don't need Goku's help, then no. To answer your fourth question, do you think there'll be other universes with other evil characters unrelated to that? Well, yeah, I already answered that. So, yeah, there'll be other characters besides the gods that are evil that will fight everybody. The last question, actually, that'd be pretty cool. Like Super Saiyan God Goku and Super Saiyan God Vegeta like fused into Super Saiyan God Vegito. That would be, I'm telling you that would blow my little mind. I would love for that to happen. So let's just see. Let's see where this goes because Akira Toriyama still has time. We still have time. So hopefully he actually executes this very well. My God, so many fan mails. I'm starting to lose my voice. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from the 8 Tons. Hey, RX, how you doing? I'm doing pretty shitty. How are you? I just wanted to say that you are awesome, and thank you so much for replying to my questions. No problem. So I got some more. Question 1. What was the first game you ever played? Question 2. Are you friends with any other YouTubers? That's all I have to ask for today. F you, Paul, and F you, RX. All right. One of the first games that I ever played was Spyro and Kirby. To answer your second question, I'm friends with a lot of YouTubers, but not anybody big in particular. Will they ever notice me? I hope so. Will we ever be friends? I don't know. Let's see what happens. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Sam Can. Hello, Alex. It's me again. I just wanted to ask you, what was the best date experience and the longest relationship you've been in? Thanks a lot. Well, the best dating experience I've had was... I haven't dated in a long time. I'm starting to get old. I think it was... Let me see. I think it was last year, I believe. Me and a girl went out in the city, and we pretty much went everywhere. We went to the movies, went out to dinner. It was a fun experience. It was very, really good. The longest relationship I've been in was about maybe, what was it, a year and a month. It was a 1 year and 1 month. That was back when I was in high school and shit. So, I mean, you know, things happen and you end up, you know, going your own separate ways. So, I mean, can you really blame anybody for it? No, not really, but that's just life, man. But thanks for your question. Anyways, on to the next question, which is from FWE100. Hey, Alex, I'm a big fan of your videos and one of the best YouTubers out there. Thank you very much. Every one of them have always made me laugh. Thank you. And now on to the questions. Question 1. Have you ever been in a serious committed relationship without sex being a factor in a relationship? Good question. Question 2. Which celebrity would you want to fuck the most? Haha. Oh. Question 3. When is the next Porn Stars Gone Wild coming out? I've been eagerly waiting. Oh, I have you now. You're going to be spanking your meat. Question 4. What is your favorite game you've played as a child? Question 5. Who is your role model? Question 6. What is your dream career? I hope all these questions get answered in your next fan mail of the week. If you do answer these, thank you. You're freaking awesome, Alex. Peace. P.S. Fuck you, whale. Sorry, I couldn't resist. All right. I've been in, you know, many relationships, committed relationships. I'm not a cheater, you know. If you're gonna be in a relationship with somebody, what's the other person gonna do that this person ain't? You know what I mean? And I've been in relationships where sex wasn't even a factor, but it just comes a point in time where you like I said, you learn to go your own separate ways. You know, you learn from your experiences. And sometimes it isn't even the other person. Sometimes it's you. You know. So I've been in serious relationships. I've been in committed relationships. I haven't been in a relationship in a long time, but I have been in one. Number 2, which celebrity would I fuck the most? Oh boy. Well, besides Kim Kardashian, because she's a hoe, she probably wouldn't even enjoy this because I'm not freaking dark skinned. But probably Mila from the voice of Meg. She's like the girl from That 70s Show. Oh my gosh, she's fucking hot. Either her or a wrestler named Maurice. Oh my goodness, she's hot too. So many. I mean, like any celebrity that's pretty much hot, like me, like Megan Fox. You know, just it is what it is. The next Porn Stars will be out in about a week or so. So, you know, keep your pee-pee in your pants because don't worry, it'll be out soon. My favorite video game to play as a child was probably Dragon Ball Z Budokai, WWE SmackDown Here Comes the Pain, GTA Vice City, and Metal Gear Solid. My role model, honestly, this might sound corny, but it's my Lord and Savior Jesus Christ and God. You know, the only reason why I say that is because nobody can amount to what Jesus went through. And I respect that and I admire that so much. And nobody can ever complain about their lives so much so, you know, where when they can look in the past and they see what other people have been through. And, you know, he had the strength to endure. And that's my role model. My dream career, to be a professional wrestler working for the WWE. That's my dream career, man. But thanks for your question. That really means a lot to me. On to the next question, which is from the Blade Dragon. Hey, I have a couple of questions for you. Question 1, what is your gamer tag for the Xbox, and do you have a mic? I already answered this. I'm going to answer it right now. My Xbox gamer tag, and yes, I do have a mic, is AlexAnimal7. Question 2, do you have Dragon Ball Z Raging Blast 2? Is that even a question? I mean, you've seen my videos. I do have Raging Blast 2. Yes, I do. Question 3, when DBZ Battle of Gods gets an English dub, will you see it in the premiere? Well, hell yeah, I will. Why not? Shit, if it's going to be dubbed in theaters, I'll go see it. Last question. If there is another series, do you think Goku's full Super Saiyan God potential will kick in, and who do you think would ascend to a comeback for a return? I do believe that Goku's essential, form will skyrocket and his potential will kick in. And if there's anybody who's gonna ascend for a comeback, it will be Vegeta. Peace out. Fire Dragon X3597 is my game tag for Xbox, I think. What do you mean you think? You don't even know. Thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from the DBZ Liker. Hey, Alex, my name is the same as yours. Oh, so you stole my name, you son of a bitch. Just started watching your videos, mainly DBZ stuff. You are awesome. On to the questions. You might want to check out my previous videos. I mean, I have other videos besides DBZ, and it would really mean a lot, to me if you watch those as well. So, question 1, have you seen Dragon Ball Z Abridged? If you haven't, you should go check it out from episode 1. Right now, it's some hilarious shit. I'm going to answer that right now, just like I did earlier. I've watched Dragon Ball Z Abridged, and it is funny, but then again, it ruins the series for some people, so... Question 2, did you watch the episode of Bardock? That was awesome in my opinion. Yes, I did. When Bardock actually, he was alive and he became a Super Saiyan. That was actually pretty cool. I would love to see Bardock versus Goku. That would have been fucking awesome. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from my good buddy, 36Fanis. Hey, Alex, I'm sure that you've already known that I'm a huge fan of you, and I love and support your awesome videos. Thank you. That really means a lot to me, and I love and support you too, man. I'm sure that from the time you saw my name, you would think that I would ask you DBZ questions, but no, I have something different for you today. Thank God. All right, question 1. Do you prefer Mitt Romney and Barack Obama, and why? Oh, here we go. Oh, this is going to be long. Question 2, do you prefer acrorism or fascism? Interesting. Question 3, what is your opinion about God and religions? Question 4, your channel is about gaming and Dragon Ball Z, but are you thinking about making 2 different channels, one for gaming and other one for Dragon Ball Z separately? Question 5, do you play any sports like basketball, etc.? P.S. If you find my last 3 quotes uncomfortable for you, then answer that. Don't freaking answer them. Okay. To answer your first question, I don't prefer either one of them. They're both sellouts. They're both corporate puppets for the Illuminati, for the Council of Foreign Relations, for the Trilateral Commission, for the Bilderbergs. They're both puppets. They're both sellouts. I don't care what anybody has to say. I have irrefutable factual evidence on this. Okay, it is a fact that Barack Obama sold out. He's a liar. He's a professional liar. He says he's not going to sign the NDAA. He signs it. He says that he's not going to permit Guantanamo Bay. What happens? He releases everybody, and fucking Guantanamo Bay is still there. He says that he's not going to do torture. We're still doing waterboarding. This guy's a professional liar. I don't want to get into this any further, but I would not prefer either one of them, because Mitt Romney is a globalist sellout who just liquidates company for money, and Barack Obama is just a freaking, oh, God, what a liar. To answer your second question, honestly, our generation has become a nation of totalitarianism. Now, just look at what's going on, man. They're releasing drones in the sky. They're monitoring people, RFID chips, so much security. Basically, the people of this planet have given their freedom in exchange for security. And that is what will be our downfall. Our forefathers said never trade in your liberty for security, because when that happens, you will never have freedom. To answer your third question, my opinion about God and religion, honestly, this is coming from me. This is my opinion, so please, if anybody's watching this, don't get offended. I believe that there is a God. I believe that there is only one religion, only one true religion, and that's Christianity. That's what I believe. I mean, people might have, opposite opinions. For people that say God isn't real, well, who is God to prove himself to you? You know what I mean? There is no such thing as a creator proving himself to a creation. You just look at things all around you, and you can see proof of this. But a lot of people often say, "Oh, the Bible was written by man." Yeah, but when you write a letter, who writes the letter? You or the pen? You do, right? The pen is merely an instrument that you use to deliver your message. That's what God did. He used the man as his instrument to deliver his message. To answer your fourth question, I do have a vlogging channel. It's Unreal Studio Entertainment. I do have another channel besides that. It's called Evolution Chronicles. It's strictly wrestling stuff. As for Dragon Ball Z, I was thinking about doing that, but then again, will it get over? I don't know. We're just gonna have to wait and see. I mean, maybe in the summertime. Question 5, do I play any sports? I am a professional wrestler, but besides that, I used to play football, and I played basketball once in a fucking blue moon, but that's only if I'm out on a good day and I'm with friends or whatever. If we want to play some ball, hey, we can shoot some hoops. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Dovani Factora. Hello, UnrealEntGaming. I have some questions or theories for you. No, I am not police, FBI, or CIA. I love how you keep your attitude in your videos, not showing any trace of boredom. Always fun to watch your videos. Thank you, my friend. Well, here are my questions. Question 1. You know Goku needs 6 pure-hearted Saiyans to turn Super Saiyan God. Well, my question is, if there were more than 6 Super Saiyan Gods, do you think that will increase his power in any form or way? Very interesting question. Question 2. You know when Vegeta talked about the first Super Saiyan God, he needed to transform, absorb the energy of Super Saiyan Gods. So my question is, since Vegeta stated that, would it be possible for Goku to do that? Though in the manga, they never said anything about being in a transformed state. That is true. Question 3. What do you think will happen to the West and North Supreme Kai? They died, but weren't they absorbed by Kid Buu? They shouldn't come back in the other world. That's true. What happened to the old Kai? What do you think happened to him? That's very true as well. I'm going to answer that right now. Question 4. Question, does Bills have his own world or is it shared by the gods? Question 5. Do the 12 other gods have a ladder or is it just 12 gods on the ladder? Okay. Question 6. Do all the gods represent something? Example, destruction, creation, light, darkness, etc. I love eating squids. You should try it. Ew. What the fuck? Fuck you, well. Peace and have a nice day. All right, to answer your first questions, I do believe that if there were more Saiyans, it will probably increase his power. But being as if it's only 6, I only think that's all he needs for now to tap into it. Maybe later on, discovering this potential and learning how to just transform by himself without needing them. To answer your second question, Vegeta, I don't know how he knows all of this, but it's possible for Goku to do that. You know, it's possible for him to absorb the energy. Though in the manga, they never say anything about that, but we're going to have to wait and see what Akira Toriyama does because remember, the movie hasn't even been out yet. So we're going to have to wait and see what he does. I have a good feeling about it, but I still believe it's an ability. I don't believe it's a full transformed state. Even if it is, it's only a base form. That's what I believe. What do I think happened to the West and North Supreme Kai? I don't know. I mean, they should be able to come back to Otherworld, with the Halo, like what happened with old Kai, but maybe then again, maybe that happened and they just went somewhere else. You never know. To answer your fourth question, yes, Bills has his own realm. Each god dwells within a realm. Bills and Whis are gods of the 7th realm, which is the Dragon Ball Z realm. Every other god, I'm assuming that they have their own little realms as well. Do the gods have a ladder? I'm not sure. I'm not entirely sure, but I'm pretty sure they do. From the sound of things, from the looks of things, I think they do have a chain command, in which case there is one god that's stronger than all 11 of them. Question 6, do the gods represent something? Destruction, creation, light, darkness. I believe so. That would be really great if they did that. Like if they made the gods of destruction, light, darkness, anger. Just it'll have meaning behind their titles. So I think that they should do that. But then again, like I said, we don't know nothing yet because the movie isn't even out yet. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from, what is that? I Kills Dangerous? This is for your fan mail of the week. Will you be continuing the Walking Dead comic book series? Yes, I am. I'm putting out Walking Dead videos by the day. If you guys haven't already done so, check them out. They're awesome. They're funny. And the Walking Dead Survival Instincts game is a very good game that everybody should be getting. But thanks for your question, man. On to question number 1000, which is from GWAM Nation. What's up, homie? How much power do you think an Ultimate Super Saiyan 3 Gohan would have? Probably more power than freaking Ultimate Gohan, I'll tell you that much. But then again, how would he achieve that? He's already in his transformed state. So how would he be able to ascend past an ultimate form? You know what I mean? But thanks for your question. On to the next question, which is from the Super Jiffy 69. Hey man, I have one question for you. Do you think that Battle of Gods will go on to Australia? Do you think that they should be okay? Okay. All right. Well, yeah, the movie will be released all around the world, but I don't believe it's going to be released until Japan, acquires their essentials to sell their rights to everybody else. That's what I believe. But thanks for your question, man. On to the next question, which is from Stephen Lee. Here are my cues, you awesome dude. Will you show Battle of Gods, or will I show the Battle of Gods video? Question 2, since Super Saiyan God is an ability, could GT possibly be in a God saga or reach the true transformation? Thank you. And don't be squid. Stay tuned. Wait, stay team. But what? Anyways, will I show Battle of Gods? I wish I could, but I can't. I'll get in a lot of trouble for doing so. My best advice is just to stick it out and wait until the DVD comes out. To answer your second question, we don't know if it's an ability yet, but from the sound of things, it looks like it is. But then again, we're not really entirely sure. So if it's an ability, that's great because then we get to see more. But if it's not, then there got to be other forms above that. So thanks for your question, man. Oh my God, I am finally finished. Thank you all for watching, everybody. My God, we are an hour and 35 fucking minutes into this. This is crazy. Almost 2 hours of fan mail questions. Guys, in next week's episode, please try to ask me something different other than Dragon Ball Z. I would really appreciate that. I mean, I do appreciate the Dragon Ball Z questions, but some of you guys have to switch up your questions a little bit. I keep answering the same questions over and over again. But thank you all for watching this week's episode of Dragon Ball Z. Do you hear me? Fan mail of the week. My name is Alex, everybody. If you guys are fans, please subscribe to my channel for all the latest news, information, updates. If you guys enjoyed the video, if you found this video informative, that I answered your questions, please give this video a like, share this video to everybody you know, leave a comment in the comment section below. Stay tuned for more, everybody, and I'll be seeing you all in next week's episode. Take care, everybody. Goodbye.